Hello everyone, this is Chakawad here, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my top 5 holotapes of Fallout New Vegas. For this list, I am only including holotapes that have voice recording, so that the video isn't simply a repeat of my terminal entries list. This list includes holotapes from the DLCs as well. Up at number 5, Justice Bloc HQ Security Tapes. Within the confines of Vault 11, Vault-Tec performed possibly one of their most merciless social experiments. The residents of the Vault were told that each year one Vault dweller must be sacrificed, or else the computer would murder all of the residents. After sacrificing the first Overseer for lying to them, the residents decided that those who were elected Overseer would also, by default, be the sacrifice for the computer. The Justice Bloc became the most powerful voting bloc within the Vault, until they were defeated by Catherine Stone. However, some within the bloc did not want to go down without a fight.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future Overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Bloc gets picked for Overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new Overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water, just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
4. Patient Log Y17.9. Christine Royce was dispatched by the Brotherhood of Steel to track down Father Elijah after he abandoned the Brotherhood after the Helios 1 disaster. She followed him to the Big Empty, or Big Mountain, where she was wounded and taken to the Y-17 medical facility. After being experimented on, she was rescued by Ulysses, with whom she had 2 recorded conversations.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the Big Empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide, he and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
Christine and Ulysses bid each other farewell, with Christine chasing Elijah to the Sierra Madre and Ulysses returning to the Divide. 3. Dean Domino's blackmail evidence. Shortly before the bombs fell, Dean Domino was invited to the Sierra Madre by Frederick Sinclair. However, Domino became consumed with jealousy and wrath towards Sinclair's fortune and optimism in the face of hardship. He used the starlet Vera Keyes to win Sinclair's trust in order for him to break into the casino's vault and rob it.
Pretty as a picture.
Dean, I didn't hear you come in.
I'm not wearing my dancing shoes, so I walk a little softly now. What? You think I was Chinaman? Come to cut your American throat?
Dean, really?
What? No hug? Come here.
Dean, I'm getting ready.
You sing like a bird, pop the safe, and we're as through can be.
Dean, about tonight, I don't know.
You don't know. I ask one simple favor of you, and you tell me no.
I didn't say no. I just said that I don't think...
You're right, you don't think. I don't need you. I'll send you back to the farm, worse off than you were, because you'll have seen the Sierra Madre and had to let it all go. I could have gotten any leggy dame out of Hollywood to get out here and play Sinclair's heartstrings. You just happened to be the one I caught. And it was really your own fault. A little too much into the chems and meds and... Oh, shh, don't cry. Look, I'm not trying to hurt you. Just one last little job. A little less dirty. A little less messy. He trusts you, Vera. And so do I. After this, I promise you, all those other holotapes, they'll go away.
Of course, Dean.
Unaware that Keyes was terminally ill, Domino used her Med-X addiction against her when she got cold feet. However, when the bombs dropped, the security holograms activated, and the gala event of the Sierra Madre became a massacre. Dean was turned into a ghoul and stayed in the Sierra Madre, hoping one day to still rob the vault. 2. System recording, Vault 11 front entrance. After Overseer Catherine Stone dismantled Vault 11's election process, she left the selection of sacrifices up to the computer, which would choose one vault resident at random each year. However, the Justice Bloc's armed coup resulted in the deaths of the majority of the vault dwellers, with only 5 survivors who decided to rebel against the computer. Depressingly, they learned that rebellion was exactly what Vault Tech had wanted the entire time.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
And for number 1, Ulysses log Y17.17. In return for saving her life and caring for her in the Big Empty, Christine Royce repaired Ulysses' voice recorder so he could continue leaving behind holotapes full of his philosophy and history. He scattered the holotapes across the divide upon his return, never intending for the courier to find them.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history, just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth, where the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of the Big Empty. The past couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness, and power stronger than me would take 100 Elijahs, someone tougher than him or I, to best of them in their dome. They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end, strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke. For a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place, an idea they had cared for. Once, they told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That, yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their history. As they were talking, kept seeing the career's shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history, deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
I hope you've enjoyed my list and found it helpful, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye!
Do you believe in kissing, honey? You bet I do. Well, I believe in kissing, honey.